Harnley, Representative Matthew Hammett, and WRCND Executive Director Ronnie Davis. I want to extend my tremendous appreciation and sincere gratitude to these men for securing funding for the purchase of our new handicapped accessible stage. Their efforts and contributions are allowing all of our students to cross the stage in celebration and recognition of their achievements. I would like to thank Superintendent Kelly Cobb, the Central Office personnel, and the Colby County Board of Education members for their continued support of our students and our school. Thank you to the faculty and staff of Kinston School for not only educating, but loving our students. And thank you to the family and friends gathered here this evening. Thank you for entrusting our school with your children and always partnering with us in their education. Their successes are truly a reflection of the love and support that you have built as the foundation of their lives. And finally, to our seniors. You are scholars, athletes, artists, and class clowns. And I'm truly proud of each of you sitting here in Capital County. More than all of your accomplishments, accolades, and successes, there is something that I have the fortunate honor to witness. Yes, as you go on through your daily school routine, it's your acts of love and kindness that I've seen. Uplifting words, open doors, knowing glances, and beaming smiles. Yes, you've each gone the second mile. I'm so blessed to have been a small part of your life. And I cannot wait to see how you continue to thrive. I pray you accomplish all your dreams and more. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Good evening, and thank you all for attending the graduation ceremony for the Kinston High School class of 2024. My name is Landon, and I have the great honor of being issued Salutatorian. As I stand on this stage tonight before our community, our school, our families, and our friends, I find myself thinking about all the people, events, and even prayers that are on this night, and I'm overwhelmed with the gratitude at the realization that we did not make it through on our own. First and foremost, I would like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for the many blessings and opportunities He has given me. Without Him, none of this would be possible. Throughout my educational journey, whenever I became discouraged or needed an extra push, I would simply pick up my shame, which quotes Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And remind myself that without Christ, I would not be the person I am today. I know that God protected and guided me every day, without a doubt. It is only His perfect grace that kept Coach Crosby from killing me after driving the tractor to the side of the bus. It allowed me to get over the trauma of the wreck and the busting since I was able to pass driver's On behalf of the entire class, I would like to also thank the entire faculty for their training, cooking, teaching. All of them played a pivotal role in not only the school, but our lives. One of the many reasons I'm thankful that Kinston is a small school is that it allows all of the students to have a real connection with the faculty and not just be another name on a piece of paper. There was never a time, whether we were good or bad, when our teachers didn't know us by name by the end of the month. And despite our behavior, they took us in and treated us like their own. You never feel alone when you're at home. Even though at times we may have seemed unappreciative, we know that we need to be pushed to be the best versions of ourselves. And that your toughness has put us on paths toward a successful future. And for that, we are truly thankful. Now, also, I can thank all my family and friends. Even if my day at school is not the best, I can always cheer myself up knowing that I get to go home and mess around with my family or go hang out with friends that afternoon. With my family and friends, there was never a dull moment someone could always make me laugh. There was never a time where someone was not there to support me. Growing up, I had some of the best role models and a lot of people to look up to in my family. Now it's cool to grow up and see them become my biggest supporters. When I first came back to Kinston, I was nervous that things would change and people were not going to like it. Fast forward to now, I have some of the best friends I could ever ask for. Kinston being such a small town also allows you to connect with them as you ever went to school. It's a lot. I can close friendships. finally, I would like to give a special thank you to my parents. You started as 2 kids without a clue what to do, trying to be the best parents you could be. Now you're 2 parents that graduated that did not have a clue what to do. But I'm not afraid to face the future, because I was blessed with 2 of the best parents that they could be. And I know they will always be behind you, pushing forward and encouraging me to be the best I can be. I could not be more thankful for each of you who raised me to be right today. I love you. When I first came to Kinston in 3rd grade, I was very nervous about coming to the new school, but was quickly welcomed by so many new friends. And the wonderful Miss Young. If you ask me who had her, she's one of the best. After 3rd grade, Miss Young ended up moving up with us. That just made our 4th grade year even better. Unfortunately, I would end up moving again halfway through 4th grade. I remember seeing Caleb in Lowe's during Christmas break and mouthing the words, "I moved," and that would be the last I saw our classmate from Kinston for a little while. I luckily would end up coming back to Kinston halfway through 6th grade. In an odd coincidence, the first person I would see when I came back would be Caleb in the office. I still remember the look of pure shock on his face. He would later tell me that he immediately recognized me by my crooked teeth and told us about you. This time at Kinston, I wasn't as nervous and I fit right back in. It seemed like I never left. After 6th grade, I remember all of us hearing from the class above what teachers were mean, what was hard, and how we were all just flipping out about adjusting to junior high. We had no clue what to expect. My first taste of what junior high would be summer workouts that year preparing for football. I don't think I've ever been more sick from exercise in my entire life. However, from that experience, I will learn that you should always keep trying, even if you can't see the finish line. I would end up pushing through on the junior high. It seems like just yesterday we were preparing for 7th grade experience Flowers class. I would come to realize my fear was promoted, and Miss Flowers became one of my favorite teachers. From there, time would kind of fly until March and 8th grade when COVID ended our school year. At the time, we just thought we were getting a nice little 2-week break when we come back and we'd get finished the year. I remember Coach Cotty writing a letter saying, "We'll open this in April when COVID is irrelevant." If only he knew how wrong he was that day. I remember returning in 9th grade having to wear a mask and sitting 6 feet from everyone. You would think that being our first year of high school would set a very bad tone for how things were going to be for us. However, as a school, we persevered and still had a great time. Sophomore year came and the mandates were a little more lax and people were having even more fun. I remember that was the year the football team with great records hosted the first round of playoffs for the first time ever and make it to the 2nd round. Out of all my accomplishments, just being a part of that team has got to be one of my absolute favorites. Then junior year comes around and we can all finally drive. We have so many good stories together that I'd be up here all night telling all of them. Even if I was just to list the stories for this year alone, the speech would have been longer than just 9 pages. However, I will not be doing class justice if I didn't give you a glimpse of our personalities and character. One of my favorite memories of our class was actually pretty recently when we went to mini golf to play his birthday. All around, there was a terrible ball of sheets hitting the rip in the water. Then, Clayton, I was trying to help, just throws the net in the water. So then, I got the right idea to hang on the edge of the water with a very loose rope railing with a golf club to try to get the net. That would end about as poorly as Clayton's attempt, as I would slip, get half my foot in the water, and have to be held up. But about the time I got up, Clayton had taken his socks and his shoes off and got in the water and got that net. The moral of that story is never take off around the golf. Another example of our common sense, or lack of, and our character, occurred when we were decorated for prom. The fun started when everyone sent me, Caleb, and Clayton to go get some type of grass for decoration. I want to know now that it was never specified how much grass we were supposed to get decorated. Why they thought sending us was a good idea, I will never know. There was no room if there was trucks, so instead of doing the smart thing and taking another vehicle, me and Clayton just hopped in his truck. That would not have been a problem if he did not want to show us his wonderful driving skills. Had I known the amount I was going to get thrown around in the back of that truck, I would have never gotten it. By the grace of God, we made it to that grass on the side of the road And we cut off what we thought was a good amount. So we started our journey back. On said journey, Caleb's wonderful driving skills led to Clayton's hat blowing clean off the thing. All I remember is laughing while Clayton was just screaming, "My hat!" When we finally got back to the grass, we were scolded for barely bringing it back. Off we went again to get more grass. Upon returning with more grass, we were scolded again. I don't remember if the girls took it upon themselves to go with us or if we told them they had to this time. But somehow they ended up going with us in the back of the truck. So once again, we journey off to find more of this grass. We find a field full of this stuff. So we just go to picking it like crazy. It doesn't take long before a man from across the road walks outside and informs us that this is private land. I ducked into the grass hoping he wouldn't see me. Everyone else did not get the memo. He just stood there like deer in headlights. The man then informed us, Caleb, being the good Samaritan he is, when the man asked what we were doing, where we were from, told him everything. Had it been me, I would have said we were from another school and just hoped to never hear about that again. But when Caleb said the truth was Kinston, that man said, "Okay, get what you need." So that means thank you. That grass. The moral of that story is don't trust me, Clayton, and Caleb to get anything done and to always tell the truth. Throughout the years, our friends grew closer, and we learned to enjoy each day God blessed us with His friendship. We made many memories in this place and had more fun than we could have ever imagined. However, in the words of Salutatorian, I never had too much fun. I may not have gone to Kinston for 13 years like some of you, but I still enjoyed every moment I spent. And I would not change it for the world. I hope that in my time at Kinston, I made a positive impact on my life. They say high school is some of the best years of your life. Used to, when somebody told me that, I was still young, like crazy, now I start to see the truth in that statement. And I don't know how I'm going to be able to top my high school days. That's when I'll stop and try. As I close, I would like to remind my class, which seems more like a family than our class. Onward ever and backward never. I challenge all of you to live your lives this way and always be better today than you were yesterday. I will forever cherish the memories we have together and hope in the future we can make even more. After this ceremony, we are no longer students of this time. To a lot of us, sometimes it felt like this day would never come, but now it seems like we've got it all. After this, most of us will be heading in many different directions down many different paths. But just because we're going different ways does not mean that this is goodbye. It's simply see you later. This is not the end of our stories. This was simply just a chapter. From here, it is up to us to finish our story. I have full confidence that most of us will keep in touch and continue to be friends in the future. I look forward to seeing all of your future successes. You all are the best class that we've ever asked for. This is not on the paper, but I am so proud of all of you, and I love you. As I close, I want you all to remember that it is always a great day to be a Kinston Bulldog. Go Bulldogs, go Tide, and thanks for everything.
Thank each of you for your attendance and support of our graduates this evening. Unfortunately, graduation ceremonies in so many schools across the nation have lost their decorum in the celebration. We ask that you hold your applause and accolades until after we have called all of our graduates. Each one has worked diligently to reach this joyous occasion, and we ask that you show them the amount of respect and honor due when their name is called. Thank you. Will the candidates for graduation please rise and come forward to receive your diploma as your name is called?
Madison Elizabeth Lolley.
D. Smith. Emma Rose Turner. Ruthie Lois Green. Callan Joseph Wall Munson. Brody Anderson Walker. Reagan Nicole Smith. Jackson Cruz Johnson. Anthony K. Jones. Peyton Michael Lunsford. Clayton Lewis Oak.
Student Yolanda Landon. Aubrey Brianna Marr. Wesley Reed Reynolds. Sierra Rain Ward.
The class of 2020 starts with a new graduation tradition here at Kinston High School. As you may have noticed, at each graduate here at stage tonight, they place a memento in the box. This box will be sealed tonight and remain sealed until we gather here for our 10-year class meeting. The box will contain items that will help us reminisce our time here at Kinston, as well as to help us refocus on the hopes and dreams we have had for our future. It is my prayer that we can gather back here in 10 years and look back at our time on our alma mater with joy in our hearts, knowing that we met and exceeded those dreams we placed here in this box tonight. As we part our ways tonight, I pray we will keep our school's motto close in our hearts. What we are to be, we are not enough. What we are, we owe to this school
gracious with us even as we go our separate ways. As we prepare to step out into the world, I'd like to present you with 3 questions. I'm sure many of you have heard of Jace Roberts. He's a popular reality TV star on the show Madison, as well as a famous Christian speaker. Jace has 3 questions that he likes to ask his audience. They are, where are you from, how did you get here, and where are you going? All of these questions might seem to have very simple answers. If someone asked you where you're from, you would probably simply answer the place that you were born or where you grew up. For most of us, that would be Kinston, Madison. But this is not all that his question means. He is asking if we are aware that we are created by God to fulfill a purpose on this earth. But the question could also be asking about our roots. Some people are ashamed of being from a small town, but our community here is based on a solid foundation. We have been raised to have good character and morals, as well as strong values. We honor our families, and we respect God and our country. We are taught that we are created by God as individuals and shaped by those who have invested in us over the years. We have the privilege of being raised by not only our parents, but our grandparents, great-grandparents, aunts, uncles, neighbors, as well as church and community members who have known us our whole lives. Everything that we are today is a compilation of the experiences and values that we have gained from these people being in our lives. That is something that people living in a larger place may never know the benefit of. There is nothing more comforting than knowing you can talk to people here and they will not only take the time to listen and understand, but they will pray for you and maybe even offer their best advice. We should take this small town attitude with us as we go our separate ways and venture out into the world. When someone asks me where I'm from, I'm proud to say Kinston, Alabama. Now, for the second question, how did you get here? Again, this seems like a very simple question with a simple answer. We would all likely answer tonight that we got here by car. However, this question goes much deeper than that. Think about where we started from and look at us now at our high school graduation. How did we become the person we are today? Nothing happens by chance. I believe that God directs us by providing us with opportunities and by putting people in our lives to influence us. Proverbs 16:9 says, "A man's heart plans his way, but the Lord directs his steps." He has used the good and the bad to shape us and make us stronger. We've worked hard, we've learned, and we've made friends that molded us into who we are today. Every day we make choices that led us to this moment. This shows that even the smallest decisions can have the biggest impact on our lives. Our school motto is, "What you are to be, you are now becoming," and I have never heard something more true. We always look forward to the future, but we forget to look around at the beauty of today. Today is when the work is being done. Today is when the progress is happening to give us a better tomorrow. So slow down and make the most of each day so that you can create the best possible tomorrow. Make memories so that when someone asks you, how did you get here, you will have a beautiful story to tell. And lastly, where are you going? What are your future plans after high school? I know this is the question that every single one of us has heard so much recently. So much that maybe even we're tired of hearing it. Some of us have a plan laid out for the next step in life. Some of us do not, and that's okay. The thing about plans is they're great to have, but they almost always change. But back to our question, where are you going? What kind of life are you building? Maybe you want a simple life, raising a family in Coffee County. Or maybe your goal is to make it big in your chosen career field and see the world. There are so many places to go, things to see, and people to meet. We all have unique skills and interests that will take us in many different directions. No matter where we go, we are going to have adventures. We are going to make memories and make an impact on the world around us. Do not lose focus of your goals or lower your standards. As we go our separate ways, I hope that we carry with us the support of where we are from, the experience and memories of how we got here, and the determination to make it to where we are going. I want to say thank you to all of my friends and family sitting in the bleachers, as well as the faculty members and my fellow students here tonight. I wish you the best of luck as we begin this next chapter in our lives. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2023. Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we come to you today thanking you for the time that you have allowed us to join together and celebrate this closing chapter in our lives at Kinston High School. We are so grateful for your guidance throughout these years, and I pray that you continue to guide us as we take this huge next step in our lives. I pray that each and every one of us strive to live for you every day. We will face many different seasons from this point on, some good, some bad, but we know that even in the bad, you will not leave our side. We have already come to the close of one of the biggest and most memorable seasons in our lives today. I pray that no matter what life throws at us, that we will always turn to you and give us comfort and strength. I also pray that our lives get busier and busier. We do not ever lose sight of you and the plans you have for us. All of this I pray in your holy and precious name. Amen.
Praise you, Kinston,
At this time, I proudly present to you the graduating class of 2024.